Welcome back to part two. Um, Last night I went ahead and flipped up all the foreign coins I was keeping. Also, I backed up the silver coins I'll be selling. Those will be on a certain page here soon, not on eBay. I'm waiting on Silver Picker to make his announcement before I put them on the page. So, going through all the coins I've flipped up for my artist series. I'm collecting two artists out of France, Dupuis and Louis Oscar Rody. Here's Dupuis' work. If you saw my video a while back on the French medals, the medal artwork, you saw one of them from Jean-Baptiste Daniel Dupuis on the 10 centime and 5 centime from the early 1900s. He has work that's called Republic Protecting Her Child, and on the obverse, he designed the Liberty Head as well. And if you usually look close, I know his signature is about at the 7 o'clock position. So I had two of those from the same year and a 5 centime. Next up, Louis Oscar Ruddy. He did the sower. That's on a lot of the French coins. Also, he did the condor that's on the Chilean coins, as well as the Liberty Head on Haitian coins. Next up, a bronze 2 ore from 1894, Denmark. Christian the Ninth, with the wheat stalk and the dolphin. A 2 ore bronze 1889 from Norway. This will be Oscar the Second. A 2 Rapin from Switzerland 1850. Pretty nice coin there. This is the first year of the small cent for Canada. They actually made the large cent for this year, and they switched over to the small cent about mid-year, probably a little bit earlier than that. King George V. Pretty nice coin there. 1 ore from Sweden, Oscar the Second, again from 1897. Another one from 1881, the same coin. From Belgium, 1 centime from 1894. Turn around there. Next up, from Mexico, 2 centavos from 1883. And 5 centavos from 1882 out of the same series. a little bit more beat up and covered in dirt. With the Roman numeral 5 on the back. Next up from Belgium, 5 centimes from 1862. I had quite a few of these. This is the only 5 centime from France from 1853. Napoleon III. Yep. And I'll come up on the 10 centimes in a minute. Talking about Canadian cents. This is a 1899 Queen Victoria Canadian cent. This is a large cent. The one I said it had a really nice eye appeal to it. Will definitely be going in my collection. 1903, 25 centime. The artist is Henri Auguste Patti. I like the simplistic design on the reverse. Russian Empire, a 50% silver 10 kopeck from 1868. This is Alexandre II, the liberator. And we're kind of halfway through it here. Next up, in 1883, Portugal 20 rays. Louis the First. Next up is a 1910 10-cent silver from Canada. This is back when they still were sterling. In 1906, not in the same condition, kind of worse there. This one surprised me because I thought it was a Canadian 5 cent. Ended up being a Newfoundland 5 cent, which is a little bit rare, being only 400,000 made in 1896, and that was the large number. And surprisingly, this is not a key date. In 1903, fish scale or a 5 cent from Canada. This is from the Heaton Mint. And the best way to find the H is at the 6 o'clock position on the bottom, on the reverse there. And kind of not in the same shape, about 1902 5 cent. Going with the Hold 10 ore from Sweden in 1891. This ended up being a semi-key. Even with the hole, it's about $30. Without the hole, it was probably about $75 to $80. $18.56. One Skilling Rigmont from Denmark. There we go. All right, we'll finish these up here, and what I'm going to do next is look through all the coins over here. I'm just going to do that real quick under the microscope, and we'll come back and I'll show you the highlights. Next up, in 1918, King George V large cent. This has what they call the ghosting effect. The large head was too high relief, and it caused problems with the reverse. As you can see, the ghosting of the head behind Britannia there. But also the coin has really great toning, like I showed earlier on the last video, which I will definitely keep it. This is also a Heaton mint. In British and Canadian coins, anything made by Heaton is probably one of the more collectible ones. Going through the 10 centimes, there's 3 of them there, with Emperor Napoleon III. This is probably the better out of them. They're hard to find in good condition. You'll find them just about like this or worse. About the same as a 5 centime. Another Russian Empire, 3 kopeck from 1899. It's a mix of NQs and I don't even know what to call it. Protruding struck lettering. An 1861 U.S. half-dime. Not in the best condition, but still a great coin to have. Very worn on the reverse, but I can make out a half dime on it. Next up, an 1868 2-cent piece. Again, not in the best of shape, but still a great coin to have. Sorry. $18.79 10 Rappen from Switzerland. And to wrap it up, the small coin. It turned out to be an 1895 Guatemalan 1/4 silver real. And this is about, I'd say, 1/3 to 1/4 the size of a dime. Really neat coin there. So also another thing, this is the earlier morning, the next day after I've already searched this. My grandfather, like I said, was a merchant marine. So I got his World War II pin, made out of sterling silver. Let's see, there you go, that way. You see sterling right there, made by the AE company in the U.S. The United States Marines, Merchant Marines, written around the edge with a 4-point compass with fleur-de-lis at the north, with a Union shield and an anchor over the shield. It's about $30 to $45 online. So let me go ahead and look through these. I'm fixing to go to work, so I'll search for these afterwards. And also, I'll be dropping that pearl ring and necklace by the coin shop, getting it appraised, and possibly selling it. So we'll be back in a bit. So after going through the 1 pound bag, I did find a repunch mint mark. It's a D over D. This is a RPM 007. And I found a minor mint error on the reverse. The top triangle of the A in states is filled with a die chip. It's a pretty cool error to have for your collection. Also, a few more errors out of the Canadian cents. Double legend obverse of a 1964 1 cent. A 1967 Canadian Centennial. I apologize. There's a minor error on the obverse. The Queen bust is doubled. And another Canadian Centennial on the reverse. The left wing of the dove is doubled, and CAN in Canada is doubled. I found 1963 Dominican Republic Centennial 1 centavo. Sorry, no, it is coin flip. It's not metal flip. Pretty neat coin there. I did have the silver versions of the dime, the quarter, and the half peso and the peso. I'll add those to the giveaway collection to give away to my scouts. Quite a few Canadian 1 cents. Mostly all Queen Elizabeth II and 1 George VI. I did check all those for errors and varieties. There's nothing. So those will go into the giveaway jar. Quite a few wheat pennies. The memorial pennies, I went and put my change jar to take to the bank. Cent wise, I think the youngest coin I found was 1968. As for the wheat pennies, they do range from the 20s to the 50s. There are some Denver and San Francisco mints in there. These will be going into my wheat jar for giveaways for the scouts. Because usually when I do a merit badge class, I'll give them a good group of coins for one of their requirements. I did find 4 full date Buffalo nickels, a 37D, a 37 Philadelphia, and 2 1935 Philadelphias. I'll throw these in here. These will go into my giveaways. Also found 1, 2, I found about 10 war nickels. Those will go into this little silver bag here, and I'll put them on Max's market page. And so that's that for the second part of this search. Third part of the search will be in part 3 video. This will be the 5-pound bag. Judging from what I'm seeing on the outside, I do see a lot of nickels, a lot of cents. And also I have seen Canadians floating around up top too. I see wheat cents, see Jefferson nickels. So we'll take a look through that. I'll do the same. And I'll take a look at them under the microscope, look for errors and varieties. And we'll go through that here next week. So until next week, thank you for watching. I hope y'all have a great week and a great weekend. Please hit that like button for me. And we'll see you next week.